Hello fellow Minecraft addicts, Jarbo here. So we're in our new area and I started building this little mine entrance. I'm not going to do any mining down here, I don't need to right now, but I just thought it'd be cool to kind of have a interesting way to get down into the mining levels that, I don't know, I've always wanted to do something that looked nice like this going into my mines, but I always end up digging that plain stairway or the drop chute with the ladders, or sometimes even a soul sand elevator or a water elevator, and I really like the way this is turning out. But I'm gonna keep working on this, and what I wanted to show you today is the starter house version 2.0 that I built in this area. It's not super expensive as far as the materials. It's got some deep slate. It does have some warped wood, so you would have to go to the nether to get that, but I really like the way it turned out. It's my first truly 100% focused on how it looks and not the function of the house, not maximizing the storage, not anything, just making it look nice. So I am gonna get into that and show you guys how and what I built. I hope you enjoy the process of kind of learning how to build something that looks nicer. Let me know what you guys think of it in the comments. I did a little bit of terraforming over here, covered up that big hole that was over here. I know I said I was going to build my first house over here in this corner, but I just decided it was kind of up here, kind of awkwardly on this ridge. I don't know. I'm going to build it over here. It's just going to be a small house with a few chests. It's not going to be anything fancy. It's just going to be like a starter house in this area. That's the layout for it there. I think I am going to do an entrance on the side here. I kind of played around with this a little bit in creative, and I built a custom tree out here in this area here. So the first thing we're going to do is, like I said, we got it all laid out here. Roughly the size, and this is going to be the wall, and then we're going to do like a frame on the outside of it. I've been looking for some tips on building nicer looking stuff, and that was one of the tips that I found. So we're going to start with that. I'm going to go ahead and get the frame in. The floor level is going to be at this level right here, so 121, and I want the inside to be 4 blocks tall. So we're going to go up 5 blocks from 121 on all of our support pieces here. So I'm going to get that done, and then I'll check back in with you. Okay, so we have our support in. I got to do a little more terraforming there, but it won't matter for this stage. We got our supports in. I might add one more back there. I haven't decided yet, but for right now, this is our supports, and this is going to be the base of our build here. I'm going to go back, and I'm going to just fill all the walls in with deep slate bricks, and then I will check back in with you and we will take a look at it. Okay, so we have our walls done, and we have our supports on the top of the walls, and these are going to be like the gable ends. So that's going to be one end, that's going to be one end, and the front's going to have another piece that comes out this way. So it's going to be an L-shaped roof. I just did the dark oak. They're the, I don't know it's dark oak wood on the ends. It has the bark texture on all the sides, just so you don't see the end of the dark oak logs there. So the next step is we're going to build our gables, and we're going to use blackstone stairs for that. I'll be right back. Okay, now we have the gable ends installed, and we're just going to go in and fill in the roof, and this is a basic stair roof. It's not super fancy, but it's the build style that I want for this area. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'm using warped wood, mostly because it doesn't burn and fire tick is turned on in this world, and I really don't want to have my house roofs burn to the ground if they get struck by lightning, and I think it matches the deep slate and the dark oak really well. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in, and I will check back in with you guys in just a bit. Okay, now we've got our roof all put on, and we still have to do a little bit of detailing to the roof, but it's time to work on the gables. And for the gable ends, I am just going to use stripped dark oak logs. standing vertically to give it a little bit of texture. And then after that, I'm going to go through, and I've got these, I don't have them on me. I have cracked deep slate brick blocks that I'm going to go and just kind of spatter them around a little bit and just break up this this deep slate brick texture. And then I'll check back in with you guys. So now we have all of the roof done. The gables are installed. I haven't actually done any of the cracked deep slate texturing. I did put some blocks under there. I need to do a little more terraforming. And I need to put a door on. But I moved my bed in here, so I'm moving into this house. I'm tired of running up there to sleep, and I need to move all the chests and everything in here, but I found a use for birch, and I really like the way this floor looks. Just strip birch logs and then a border around the outside of the same thing. We're going to have a furnace here, and we'll build a little brick kiln area around it with the chimney. We've moved our stone cutter, ender chest, our crafting table, and our bed in here. I want to put an anvil here, but I don't have one. Well, I have one in my ender chest, but I didn't feel like digging through it to find it. But other than that, that's all the interior we've done so far, and we're gonna do a little interior here. Again, I'm not super good at interior. I haven't done much of it, so we're just gonna play with it and see how it all turns out. I will see you guys in just a bit. There, now we got the roof installed. We put some starting details on the outside here. Punched some windows out, and as you can see, we did some interior work. I gotta figure something out. The end is too plain here. Maybe I'll add a flower box up there or something. I'm really not sure what I'm gonna do there yet, but let's check out the inside. This isn't done. I haven't done a ceiling yet, but we have some basic storage, and I brought all my items over here and sorted them out in here. I built a little hearth furnace. I don't know. But so I can do my smelting. And then I've got my crafting tables and things that I use all the time over here. I've got a empty box here just for whatever. You know, when I need to clean something out of my inventory. These shoulders actually need to be put away. And we started getting everything all organized. I'm going to do a roof in here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Whatever I do, I want it to be non-spawnable in the attic, because we don't want mobs spawning up there and making it so we can't sleep and things like that. Yeah, so I'm going to work on, I don't have the materials that I want to use for the roof, so I'm going to go find those and get that put in, and then we will take a look at this once it's all finished here in just a minute. See you guys in a bit. Here's the finished product. I really like how my first custom tree turned out, and my favorite custom tree, and maybe my best custom tree. We got our little path going inside. Couple of lampposts out here to keep the path lit up at night. And obviously we're in RTX mode. And the inside, since I'm trying to build things that look nice, I'm not going to do underfloor lighting. I'm actually going to try to keep it naturally lit so that it looks good as well in RTX and is also non-spawnable. But I'm really happy with how the interior turned out. I've never, that I can remember, ever tried to make something look nice on the inside. It's always been about the function, not about the look. I mean, obviously you can't sit in these chairs or eat at the dining table. It is a little bit high for my Minecraft character, but limitations of Minecraft blocks, right? I'm really happy with how this turned out. We've got plenty of storage for all the items that we find randomly in our inventory. And this isn't going to be the end of our storage solution at this base, but it gets us going for now. We have the function of all of the most common, I guess, workbenches or stations that we use most often. I mean, obviously there's a few that we don't have here, but the ones that I find myself always having to dig out of my ender chest, I went ahead and put out here so I had them. And as it gets darker, the look of this house on the inside, once it's fully dark outside, is probably my favorite part about it. So I will come back to you as soon as it's dark outside. Alright, so I decided we'd watch the sun go down behind our house. Unfortunately, some other people wanted to watch it with us. So we're gonna have to prevent them from breaking down our door real quick. And there was two go, and the other one's gone, I guess. Alright, so we're gonna go inside here. But look at this house at night. It looks so good in here. It's nice and bright so you can see what you're doing, but it's not overpoweringly bright. It looks nice out the windows, and it's dark outside. Well, you can't really see out the windows because they're so reflective. But anyway, yeah, I'm really happy with how this house turned out. So I am going to go ahead and wrap the video up here. I've got some ideas for the next build that we're going to do in this area. But let me know in the comments what you think we should build next. And let me know what you think of this house. Uh-oh. The zombies broke down our door. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.